stop her before... Wait. I see sign. Dickinson. She's in Dickinson.
Hello. Hello. How is everybody? I hope everybody's doing well. I hope everybody's eyebrows don't itch. To be fair, it hasn't been a full 24 hours. I just want to make sure. I don't know if I was missing them or not. But even if you're right, this Pokemon takes fucking forever. Hey, Cloud. How are ya? I'm doing well. But yeah, I'm doing well, just hoping for a dumbfish. Because I knew this farm would take forever. And so will his evolution. Well, I don't know. To be honest, it's been a long time since I've done this and Feebas's evolution, which involved feeding him berries, and you need to turn berries into a certain food that grows his beauty stat. So I gotta also pray that he's got a nature for that. Because there's certain Pokemon natures that affect there's certain stats when you feed them the berries. It's all contest related crap, but Feebas is the only one that evolves involving said minor, I guess, stats like beauty. The only one that evolves for beauty. The equivalent of the ugly duckling that turns into a gorgeous-ass swan, but in his case, he turns into a giant, gorgeous serpent. Like this. I've done it on Heart Gold. It's that Gen 4 requires the same method, though. I believe it wasn't until Gen 5 or so, or maybe later, that they introduced an item to straight evolve it. And I think Feebas has obtained its rarity somewhat. The way you find him has been kept somewhat the same, I think. I think even Aura's kind of made a nice nod to it being the same, but other than that, I feel like some of the other games, though, he is easier to find. Yeah, I definitely remember taking hours to do this. I wish I had more memory of my young college and early high school days and even my childhood years, a lot of my childhood years, but I don't now. I barely remember my last relationship. I remember parts of it, but there's a lot of parts of my last few relationships I don't even remember. Much less my life, hanging with her and all that. I don't know if I just forgot it subconsciously or my epilepsy made it all worse. But most of my life and childhood from my memories faded. There's key moments, but there's also a lot of moments I don't remember. And some of them involve my relationships. what? Give me that ass fee. Give me that Feebas. Or a shiny Carvana. No. Or a shiny Feebas. I'll take that instead. Then I would probably have to figure out a. I would definitely want that shiny Feebas on my main games then. Aside from breeding, I don't see anyone in their right mind shiny hunting a Feebas in the wild like this. Other than that, I can't even run into it. I don't even know if... Even though the words I have haven't changed, I don't even know if they're accurate to begin with the spots. I don't know. I think originally I believe... Oh, shit. It's all I think I'm having flashbacks of me moving down the whole river, not actively using a Feebas calculator, if I recall now. I thought I may have, but maybe I didn't. I don't remember. Maybe I did both. But I do have vivid memories of me just moving down the damn river. I mean, like everything that's rare, hard to find, or come by, I always look up 50 million videos on it, get an idea, but... God damn, do I not want to sit there and do that. Especially live. Hello.
Hello.
Howdy.
So what's the update? You still hunting for the Feebas?
No, I'm hunting Carvana. No. Yes.
you know what'll be sad? You'll get the call it you're trying to Carvana until you get the Feebas.
The weird thing, the funny thing is I didn't get a shiny Carvana when I did this back home. Out of all how long that took. I wouldn't be surprised if I did, but at the same time, I wouldn't be surprised if I didn't. My luck is pretty atrocious on some regard. I got lucky with one shiny over the course of 2 games. I don't count red, blue, and yellow, because they don't have shinies in them. Even though technically you can get a Pokemon and trade it to Gen 2 and it be shiny, but I never found a legit shiny outside of the Gyarados. And then I found the Zigzagoon, so I don't know if that's going to be my shiny for this game. I hope not.
The only thing that I kind of makes me not care for trying to get a shiny from Gen 1 is I think you have to like calculate by what is the ID number.
Yes,
it's
it's
a small chance it's going to be shiny.
It's IV, or it's ID or whatever it was. I read that somewhere. I forgot. Because yes, it's a pain, and I've not seen it yet. Out of all the Pokemon I've traded to Gen 2 over the course of my life, from physical to digital, I've not once.
Because freaking also, bro, did you see the news that Nintendo finally released a trailer for Switch 2?
No, but I saw like a post in my Discord on something about it. I don't really follow a lot of gaming stuff.
Yeah, to be honest with you, I'm kind of iffy about it, because I think it's official, but like, I think what the Switch 2 is just like I want to say it's just fucking an upgrade OLED version, because I think it's bigger than the OLED by like a couple inches. Then like, it's cool we're finally getting an upgraded Switch after like what, all these years? But like, what is it? The Joy-Cons now, they don't slip on now.
Oh, they don't detach. They don't detach. Okay.
No, they did detach, but they connect now different ways. They connect like how you will connect your charger to your Android phone by like a C-type connection.
Oh, a cord. Oh. Wait, they're Joy-Cons that charge?
Like,
with a cable. Wow.
You know the Joy-Cons still charge through the Switch. Oh no.
Yes, but a cable.
Instead of having, what is it? Instead of having the slide-on thing in the end, so how like the Switch has it, you slide them in there.
Yeah, the rail.
part where they're sliding to connect, that part, it's just a USB, the connector part on the Switch end, and that's how the Switch.
So it's basically just how the Switch connects. Yeah, that's how the Switch. That's how my freaking analog pocket docks. Yeah, it's how the Switch docks, and it's how my pocket docks. It docks into a USB. Yeah, okay.
That's the best way to put it.
I thought you meant it docks with a control or with a cable. I was like, duh, that's horrible.
No. No, but what I was gonna say, cause like I think that the dock's still the same as the regular Switch and the OLED Switch.
I mean, okay, that sounds a lot. I think that sounds better in my opinion, considering I knocked and broke one of my Switch Joy-Cons right off the rail when I got scared.
Yeah. But
so I think that might
be. I was gonna say, people, like, they haven't fully released the specs yet, but people are saying it's gonna be just as strong as the PS4 Pro.
Yeah.
We're gonna have to wait and see. The only good news so far is that majority of the Switch games / physical and digital
backwards.
are gonna be compatible.
Okay, so it's backwards compatible. Good. That's all that matters.
Except for like certain games that require like special accessories, like I think that workout game with the Yoga Girl for Smash will not work on Switch 2. Like pretty much games that with gimmicky features might not work on the Switch 2, depending if it needs special accessories or not. You cannot connect on the Switch 2 compared to like the regular Switch.
Yeah, the only thing I saw online about a game is, I don't know if it's true, but apparently Sega is deciding to redo House of the Dead 1. I think it was.
Bro, if they do it, that'll be awesome.
Because that's the only one that never got released outside of arcade. That I'm aware of. Because we got House of the Dead 2, and then I had the Wii version, and then they remade it. And I don't like how the remake looks of 2. But yeah, I
heard that the remake ones, like, what is it, Die-Hard fans were like kind of like mad about it.
I didn't like how it looked personally. It looked like how 3 looks. Like I like the more grisly, like dark look to it. But in 3 and the remake, it just looks cartoony-ish, if that makes sense. I don't like it. It feels weird for a game. I own House of the Dead 2 and grew up with that. So, like, I personally just couldn't. That's why I'm excited that when I saw that, I'm like, wait, really? Because all I saw on my screen is when you open your phone sometimes and go to Google, it said something about an arcade game made from the past. And I'm like, wait a minute, what? And then the first thing that came to my mind, House of the Dead. I was right. I was like, fuck yes.
Like that also kind of like it also kind of freaking reminds me of I do the same thing too whenever I open up Chrome on my phone, and it goes up to that new tab thing and it shows articles from like the Google
Yes,
site.
that's what I
Also,
saw.
I'll get articles about like Borderlands or like Tales or fucking
I'll see.
remember that one game I hacked for us on the PSP, the Lunar game?
Oh yeah.
And apparently that's getting a remaster, I think in April when it's dropping. Don't know if it's like a couple of them in like one game or maybe one. And I'm like, okay, that's kind of cool. I remember playing this on the PSP. So I can't remember if the PSP one was the very first one or like a different one, but I know we had fun playing it.
I'm seeing one from Sega having trademarked Echo the Dolphin. Oh, good. and also, quick question. Remember like I told you gave me that, what is it, that Xenoblade Chronicles X? Freaking, when that one comes out, I saw this on Amazon, so I was curious. I thought it was coming out this month, but it's not coming out until I think March. But something caught my eye. I don't know if you're cool with getting this, because I don't know if it'll be, because, you know, I'm trying to get all these Xenoblade Chronicle games. I have the second one, but apparently, I didn't know this, but there's a DLC, kind of like a pre-equal story in Xenoblade Chronicles 2. And I did not know it had a hard copy. I was kind of curious about it, because I think because like I saw it like new on Amazon, and I think if you get the hard copy, it also gives you the what is it, the DLC passes for the regular Xenoblade Chronicles 2 game. I was wondering if we could bring that one along when when X comes out. Yeah, I can just remind me.
Oh yeah. Because freaking, I was gonna say, have you played any Xenoblade Chronicle games, Brett?
No, I haven't.
Because I know the first one I played, cause like, what is it, Izzy? She let me borrow that one, because I think it got a re-release on the 3DS, back when we were still dating. She let me borrow it for a bit, and it was kind of intriguing, like, you know, playing through a Shulk story. Because like, what is it, the one thing that throws me off about it is the way the combat handles. It handles like a single-player MMO, where you don't control your character, kind of like an action RPG or like a basic Final Fantasy. You don't really control when your character does a regular attack. You only control when he does his special attack, like his skills. Otherwise, when the skills are charging, your character just attacks by himself. You can move him around the enemies.
Yeah.
And like so far, all of them are like that. Hey, but did you figure out if you're meant to fish on the tile or be on it?
It should be before it, and I fish on it. Because if I fish on land, because there is a tile that's right next to land, I fish onto the sea, so that technically is me fishing on the tile ahead of me. It just, when I'm riding a Pokemon, it doesn't look like that. And it's hard to tell if this sounds dirty. It's hard to tell if my rod is extending into the frame or the frame ahead of me. But yes, it's just, I'm just a little derpy, and some people sometimes need to be a bit more direct.
Yeah.
But like, it just doesn't look like it. It just looks like I'm in one frame, and my fishing pole is just sitting there, right there. But yeah.
Because I do remember also fishing for it in this game, but you know, am I getting a call? I'm on a call.
I got away. That call distracted me.
Hello? It's like, so, oh my god, I am so thankful I did not do it. It's like, remember I tell you, like, I have an issue whenever my mom takes me to the store. She doesn't give me enough cash when I tell her, like, things are changing, because, like, things are more expensive, and then, the freaking tax.
Mhm.
Yeah. My mom wanted to make tamales. I'm sure you know what tamales are by now, right, Brett?
Yes, I've had a tamale.
Because from the boxes I got from the tortilla company here, when it gave me as a thank you for my volunteer work at the food pantry, they also like come with a little bucket of maize, the stuff that's meant to make the other part of the tamale. And my mom wanted to send me to the store to buy the leaves that go around a tamale as you like that you peel back and then eat the tamale. And she's like, "Come on, it's only gonna cost like $1." And today she went to the store herself because we use an electric stove and it broke. So her friend took her to Walmart to buy a new electric stove, and then she went to the store, and then she was telling me like, "No, I didn't get the tamale leaves because it's $10 per bag." Yeah, I'm like, "Oh, thank God I did not go." Especially her mom had still thinking it's $1 for like a small bag of tortilla husk. I mean tamale husk.
Yeah, I had tamales. I've worked with a lady at Chick-fil-A who was Hispanic. Came from Mexico.
Granted, like tamales are bomb, because like usually they're only made during Christmas or certain special occasions. Because what is it? I guess like the best way to explain it is if you have like a big ass pot, like they used to make like beef stew with, like those those big ass long pots. They pretty much like what is it? You make the tamales, you cook the meat, and then in the masa, you pretty much take a little bit, put the meat inside of it, wrap the masa around the meat, then put it in a tortilla leaf, and then you put it in the pot, and then pretty much you steam to cook. And like apart from like the whole process of cooking the meat, putting the meat in the maize, and then putting it in the tamale leaves, that takes a good while too. But also since you gotta steam them to cook them, that takes roughly, I want to say, almost half a day. So I'm gonna be right back because she cooked chicharrones. Granted, she gave me a tuna sandwich earlier, but I told her I would rather eat the chicharrones over the tuna. So I have like one sandwich left, but I'd rather eat that. So I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna go get some.
Yeah. There it is. You're not in here? Well, when it becomes active when I change it. But now that I've changed it, I can't find that. So I'm gonna have to do it the old way. It's probably still under the same. That's my words not in here. I don't know how that does that. but it's still under the entertaining rental. So it hasn't resetted. I just don't know how it tells that. Because the website won't even let me put in the first word. It won't even let me put in beautiful. So. Really weird. I really don't want to be fishing all over the god place. Gonna have to wait until sometime tomorrow for the word to actually update. I just want to get in the water. Oh. I can't go up above the rails then. I thought I could. In before it's the final berry tile along this damn place. Let's do it a couple of times. If I remember, an old guide told me to fish if you're fishing the whole thing. I remember fishing every tile or so, maybe not every, but if I did go down the river like this, I remember reading to fish multiple times in a tile or something. Hi! Still here looking for ass face. Despite the fact that I didn't play non-stop like I would if I was younger. So again, I said, it's gonna be a while. Feebas is gonna be a pain because I don't have the time in the world like I used to. And I really don't want to do this off stream. Horny. Well, join it now. Never.
I was gonna say it's probably better to do this on stream, because I know a lot of people, what is it, they stream their, Shining Grind. Cause like, remember, like, a while back when I posted, when I got, it hurts to remember this. when I got my shiny Palkia in Diamond, not Diamond, a Pearl.
Yeah.
Freaking, what is it? That Tony guy, the one that dated Liz. 'Cause I think we both have him on Facebook. Ever he commented on my post that some streamer I don't know about. I think it took him like 10,000 resets to get shiny Rayquaza in the game.
Yeah.
And I think the guy streamed the. I think he mentioned the guy streamed the whole thing.
Jesus. In Heart Gold, I want to try doing the RNG method that I did to get my shinies, which is the same thing, just I have a fucking thing, a program that tells me how many times I need to call Elm, and that advances the seed to that shiny frame, and I can predict its nature, so it's a lot better, and I want to show that, kinda. It's a long process, so that's probably going to be a while in its own right, because that took me hours to get used to, and I haven't done that since then. And I don't even know if these programs even work now.
Looks like Lois is going to join us later.
But I can imagine freaking shiny legendaries or any Pokemon can run you from one reset to fucking millions.
Yeah. Because I know when it came to what is the soft resetting for the Palkia, because I was still doing anything else. So my routine was whenever she took over on the PS4, I would just be in my usual spot on the couch resetting the Palkia she played. And I remember I can't remember what day it was, but I just remember I was about to like reset the game. Before I'm like, wait a minute. So I quickly caught it. I'm like, yes, it's shiny. Because you know the shiny Palkia, you can't really tell it apart.
Yeah, he's very... He's not great. But no, I feel that. That took me a while with Charmander, too, because I was breeding it, and I was like, on X and Y, I was like, okay, he's a model, so it's about a little easier, but still it was hard for me to notice at first. I was so like, wait a minute, this is different. Yeah. I'm just glad with models now, it makes it so much easier to tell. Because the colors change significantly. Charmander's still barely noticeable. I don't know how he goes from that to black. I don't mind, it's amazing. I mean, he could be worse. Could have brown in his color scheme. Could be shit green.
It's kind of funny how like I hated this shit as a kid, and now I actually kind of like it.
Nice.
I sort of, granted, I know they're Native American as well, but fucking Mexicans will find every use for like the whole body of an animal concerning chicharrones is just fried Mexican.
I mean, as long as it doesn't harm you and you eat it in moderation and whatever, you're not wasting it.
Yeah, well, in moderation it's fine, but I think like for like people who hardcore eat this shit a lot, I think
it's bad.
It's bad for your cholesterol level. Same thing like if you're eating bacon.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I mean, you don't know what I don't know what these parts of the body affect and how it. I just know eating too much meat, food in general, is bad for you.
Yeah. Because
So
like,
like,
normally
yeah.
when you buy like chicharrones, the ones that are in come like in the chip bags, but the ones that you can get from like the in the same packaging you'll get your meat from, like you know your like your steaks and stuff. Those chicharrones, the mom and I will probably get them. But like what she does, she cooks it until she makes it soft again. She cooks it like in a Mexican style broth. Makes the chicharron soft again, not hard. And it's just fun eating it that way.
I'm surprised you aren't more into Hispanic food.
Well, it's because like I was raised here.
That I know.
Over there.
That I know.
So like I have a mixture of enjoying some Mexican food and like I don't know if I should say Asian food or Muslim food, considering my stepdad was Indonesian. And yeah, I still think everything's still considered part of Asia. So he cooked food from his country and stuff that
Yeah.
because he was Muslim. I think what is it? He can't eat pork.
Ah, okay. Well, I mean, then you grew up with my family and had some of the whitest foods, probably.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. But I love your family's white ass food.
Oh my,
You
yeah.
have no idea. I would fucking kill to have your mom's stroganoff or your grandma's spaghetti.
Yeah, my dad, rest in peace, made some amazing food.
Oh yeah.
My
Especially
dad
your
was
dad's
more of
really
the my
fucking
yeah.
complicated.
Oh, my dad was more of the cook over my mom personally. He also knew how to grill and do all that stuff. My mom doesn't really do it.
Yeah. Because
So, yeah,
like
my-
I guess I also like what is it? Back when I was still with Danielle, it pretty much well, like I did with you, I did with her. I pretty much always be with her. Like the moment, especially like when we were in school, the moment she got up, she'll message me, "I'm up. Hands, get your ass over here." So like the moment she'll get up, I'll head over there, and I won't leave her house till like maybe like midnight or 1 in the morning. So I think the latest I left her house was like 3 in the morning because we were playing Borderlands 3. And what is it back then? They just barely released the highest difficulty boost you could do towards the end game. And we did that in one of the DLCs for Create the Cycle, where your side is mine. And we were facing the final boss of the DLC. It fucking took us like 4 hours to beat him on the hardest difficulty boost in Borderlands 3. She wanted to do it. Now like, oh Jesus Christ.
Wow.
But pretty much I was gonna say though, like her mom was like your mom. She mainly got like fast food on her way home for her and Danielle to eat. And like once in a while she'll cook because she's always busy working. The mom is a nurse at Heinz, so she's always busy with that. But I still
Yeah.
remember the first time I ate with them when she made food. I think I mentioned it before when she made pretty much like the white version of tacos. I was like, oh hell no. I gotta show you guys the way.
I mean, my parents make their equivalent of white people taco too, but it's just no different than what Taco Bell, just better than that.
Cause like the moment, cause I remember the mom had 2 options for the tortilla, the fucking white as hell hard shell tortilla thing.
My parents would
And
still
then-
use soft shell. Yeah, fuck that hard shell shit.
And then the flour tortilla. The flour tortillas are not meant for tacos. They're mainly meant for if you're gonna make a burrito.
All right.
Cause it's like I already told you, like the next week when when Taco Tuesday came around, I cooked the carne pastor taco meat, brought the corn tortillas, made them homemade guacamole. Like here, these are tacos. Enjoy.
Like, I know nothing of real tacos. Taco Bell, I'm sure you hate it. They just make their tacos way too small now. I had never a problem with their basic just tacos with the meat and cheese. My parents even make better version of that. I mean, again, I don't know why, but like, they do. Like, but I've had it recently. It's like, okay, it's a good food to have a snack on, but they just are really small. For a white person, they're not bad, but like, yeah, they're just
You know,
tiny.
it's like usually when it comes to tacos nowadays, it's probably a lot cheaper for you to go to the grocery store get the
Yeah.
tortillas,
Oh, make your own. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Because fucking
be
like, even like around here, I hated how maybe like 4 or like maybe 3 or 4 or 5 small tacos nowadays, like in the Mexican restaurant, are almost $10. It's like, what the fuck is this?
It sucks that people need to make a living, but it also sucks that we need to eat to live. And then the more food gets scarce, the higher the prices goes.
Because like there's a lot of stuff in Mexico that people eat that people can probably consider exotic because like what is it? If you go to different regions of Mexico, the way they do their meats or tacos is different. Like, even when it comes to the corn tortillas, there's like tortillas are purple, black, even orange. And it's just the way they prep the masa when they make the tortillas. Oh, and Brett, how's my game audio? Not too loud?
I don't hear anything right now.
I'm still playing, oh shit, that island too.
Pokemon is on the hook.
Katana. Me wanting. But my inventory is full. What can I do? Fuck, I want my machete. So let's give it a fuck. So I'm trying to also make sure I have the area somewhat cleared. Because apparently, I'm still in the beginning, but I'm going to a hotel trying to find the army, but you know, everything's pretty much been overrun by zombies. But in the hotel area, I can find special keys for these safe blocks. I'm trying to get all the keys.
If only this was Oris, I could at least chain fish. I could at least get shinies for my effort.
Oh, did you already figure out the word of the day to help you where you got
No, it stayed the same, and I changed it, so that will take, I'm assuming that takes another 24 hours to take the effect, so it's still under the same currently as it was yesterday.
Okay.
It takes 24 hours to change. It has, if I didn't change it, it probably would have changed if I reset, I'm assuming turned my game off or reset. I don't know how that whole thing works, but it's a 24-hour clock. And now I basically just reset that timer by changing the word itself, so I gotta wait. Because it's weird, the website has the list of words, and I changed mine to beautiful anime from entertaining rental, and beautiful is not in the list of words. I don't know how the website just does that. But, yeah. Anime's in the second listing, but beautiful isn't in the first. It's weird. I don't know. I don't know this calculator because I knew of it, but I've never, like, read up on how to work it or whatever. Or what it all means. There's apparently 3 different values you can select for that tells you where different colored squares are, I guess. There's a total of 12, I guess. I don't know when you would pick those over because the ones I have are red. I don't really know what that all means. It says Feebas random value, first alternative, and second alternative. I don't know what any of that means. The calculated Feebas tiles can only be reliably predicted if training phrase and does not changed manually. See, I changed it manually. Not yesterday though, today. So, if you cannot find the words of your trendy phase, this means the trend has been changed. Not yet, it hasn't. I don't know. I just don't understand this whole Feebas calculator. I don't know how you even make that. I don't even know how the coding that goes into that shit.
Because I think, what is it, after the people were able to access more of the game, I think they just data mine?
Oh yeah. I figured something like that. It's all very confusing to me. Because I don't know, I don't know if they're pulling information from your trainer ID that determines what word appears. Because I didn't even have that in by the when I first looked. I even refreshed the page and everything. So I don't really know. So I'm fucking fishing all over the place. And I have vivid memories of me doing this back home. Just spending hours going up and down this damn river. And no shiny. But a Feebas eventually happened. Question is, will I get a decent enough...
I think it was like more annoying doing that and fucking, what you call it. I forget what other game he appears in, we gotta fish him like an underground lake.
I mean, Diamond and Pearl, you still have to fish him up, I believe. He should be in Mount Coronet, I believe, or somewhere near that.
I just remember it was extremely frustrating because it was like in the... Yeah, it was underground, it was kind of like a lake thing.
Yeah, that might be it. Gen 3 and 4 still had the same evolution for Feebas. It wasn't until, I believe, Gen 5 that introduced his evolution, I think. Item.
Oh yeah, the baby scale, whatever it was called?
Yeah. So, Feebas remains the same in those two gens, and it sucked ass, because that's... Heart Gold is the same. And I had to catch him the same way in this game, transform over and fucking evolve it the same fucking way. And I'm gonna have to dabble in the berry crap, and I just hope my Feebas has a decent enough nature for that. It's gonna be a while, so I'm gonna have to look up a lot of crap, because I have not done the berry crap in a while. And that is how I evolved him, because Black and White weren't out at the time when I was completing Heart Gold's decks. Thank God, because I like to experience some of the older ways of evolving before they changed it. But at the same time, fuck Feebas. Because I personally don't like when they change a lot of things in remakes or games in general.
I feel like that's always frustrating when they change certain things, so like, they should just kept it the way it was.
Yep. Like, I don't mind Pokemon adding its one-off gimmicks in every other game or so. Just some that are actually decent, like Pokemon following you, keep that. That's why I'm glad they're kind of on and off using it again, which is why I'm kind of glad. Like, I love in Arceus that you can just see them. It's so cool. Anyway.
Like, the one thing I wonder is that when it comes to that kind of stuff, since the Switch 2 is supposed to be more powerful, right? The only thing I'm hoping for is, I'm assuming eventually, we're going to probably, depending what Pokemon games comes out, we're both going to be in the Switch 2 by then. That the Pokemon games for Switch 2 are going to be, you know, powerful enough to handle where like we're able to walk around with any Pokemon we have in our
I really would love that in a future game. I've always wanted a mini MMO Pokemon game. I just want it to be full of life, look gorgeous, and just have your friends.
Because like it's kind of cool how they have that co-op somewhat feature.
Yes, in Scarlet and Violet. It didn't.
Like walking.
I didn't like the whole Terra thing. That it was fun. I would love to play it with you, just to walk around and fuck around. That's personally what I want. Yeah. PokeMMO, if we can get that running, seeing as that actually is Pokemon games we personally enjoy, We can walk around the whole game together, and I can literally watch you wreck fucking gym leaders. I find that more fun. Granted, we're not actively playing like the game together in a co-op sense. We're walking around in a game how Scarlet and Violet allows you. I find that really cool on whoever came up with that little MMO thing, because it's really neat. There was another one that actually changed up the game a bit and had you like catch a Butterfree before you could fight Brock. I was like, oh, that's pretty neat. Interesting, random Pokemon, but it was neat.
Kind of surprised that Nintendo didn't try to shut it down.
Yeah, I don't know if they did or not. This was years ago. They even updated it to include Heart Gold and Soul Silver and sprites. I think they didn't include Black and White, but they included I think some of it because they had 3 games: Fire Red, Leaf Green, Heart Gold, Soul Silver, and Black and White. But you could play in You can either play in Kanto or Johto. It's the last I played it, which is really neat. And it's the whole game. It's just an emulation. I don't really... They have MMO aspects and added things to it, but it's really just you emulating the game because you still download the ROM. If they took it down, I wouldn't be surprised, but that's all it is. Because it's literally just Pokemon. The same games, just kind of ish online. It's not like it's an actual unique. Yeah, that'd be cool. Not like how DBO is a MMO that's not made by anything to do with Akira, but even though he has parts, he did a lot of input with character designs. But though that's not that. It's kind of like a lazy MMO, just what people always wanted with Pokemon. I'm not the only one who's long wanted something like that. Unfortunately, Scarlet and Violet didn't quite fully do it right. It's not a bad game, but unfortunately it wasn't the co-op I was hoping. And I don't really care for like all these gimmicks at this point are all just becoming the same now. Mega Evolution, Dynamax, Terra, Steelizing. It's just another way for a Pokemon to become giant and stronger, and it's like a raid thing. It feels a bit like how Go's raids are, I would feel. Personally, I'm not saying they're comparable, but like how you play with multiple people. I'm assuming like the actions of the Pokemon are similar. You all would take a turn. I don't know how that actually works, but that's how it feels. It feels like more like an MMO in the aspect that you're taking turns on a big-ass Pokemon. It didn't sit right with me. I just wanted them to try that, but do it better, in my opinion. But they're getting there, I think. I just think they need to put more love into their modern games at this point. Stop focusing on trying to make games more toned down and childish and actually work up making better hardware. I get Nintendo and Game Freak specifically aren't like game designers of an A-tier level. They never have been. Their Pokemon games were buggy messes from the day one. But that's not why we love them. I mean, some probably love the bugs, but the world and just the idea of capturing thousands of monsters, not really, but hundreds of monsters and using, that's what we love about Pokemon. And that's why it survived this long. Bugs, some break it for some people, some find it hilarious. If I had half the bugs I've seen online for Scarlet and Violet, I'd be laughing my damn ass off. The worst I've gotten is clipping through a world.
What is like all the bugs that we got in the original Red and Blue, where people were
the Mew glitch, any glitch involving that, like the glitch that allows you to get Mew, you can use to get any Pokemon. You can use to get any level version of them, depending on what move you use. You can the surfing on and off Cinnabar Island glitch. Like the infinite item glitch or the max item glitch. Like a lot of that is can really fuck your game up if you don't know what you're doing though.
True.
The duplication Pokemon trade glitch. Then you have the missing no glitch, which also involves for the rare candy glitch or the infinite item glitch. That and the over level 100 Pokemon bug, where their health bar is like like 2 bars of health halfway across your screen. It didn't stop. Gen 2 has a similar things, just harder to proc. I know I fucked up one of my Gen 2 boxes on my eShop version by trying to clone, which involves you making a Celebi. Before I said fuck it and played Crystal. Because you can clone and make Celebi in the original Gen 2 involved by cloning, I forgot what was it? A Sneasel or whatever it was. You would just keep cloning it and changing its name until it became Celebi or whatever the fuck. It completely destroyed the box. The codes for all the Pokemon is there, but whatever gets sent there gets sent to a void. Literally no text on screen, but they're still there. So they're in a purgatory. So that box is fucked. The one time I tried trade duplicating, I erased both our Pokemon. Mine and a friend's. I was like, oh, well, there goes that. Things I see online that I shouldn't replicate. Shop Carvana na 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 na. Can I get a shiny Carvana car? Shiny car? Not
They have a new zombie that I did too. Fucking dead soldiers with their knees strapped to their bodies.
Kamikazes.
Yeah, like granted, they don't like kamikaze you unless you hit the grenades on their bodies.
So they'll run at you if you do?
Yeah, they attack you like regular zombies.
So your goal is to try to get away from them and hit them from a distance so they blow up.
And I'm an idiot. I go up front and I attack them at the head. The only downside though is when I kill them or if I knock back from the hit from my weapon.
They still explode?
Then my melee weapon will hit their body with a grenades or attached.
I was gonna say, yeah, can you limb that? Can you do that then without setting off a grenade?
I want to see depending on what weapon you're using because they have colors. That one right here on the floor. They have like 3 rows of grenades stuck on their back, and I'm assuming the same thing in the front. Because the bulletproof vests that army soldiers wear, their grenades are strapped to the bulletproof vest. One cool thing about this game that I noticed though, unlike the first game in Riptide, when you're attacking, you have like a little stamina meter that goes down as you're attacking or running. You pretty much have unlimited stamina when it comes to running and attacking with your melee weapons.
Wow. I see.
Like one simple little feature I like that they added in this one is the weapons that you're using. There's an option now. If you don't want to like get rid of the weapon, you can actually have it match your level. So then it gives a boost to its damage and stat.
Nice.
Cause I've been using like a basic ass common like Civil War sword I found the first match you go through. In the tutorial, so I'm always maxing that sword out to match my level. Cause like granted it's a common weapon, but still decent to use to have on hand. And also you have, dual throwballs that you can throw. They're unlimited. Cause I have 3 things I have 3 things I can throw at the zombies. A meat bomb that acts like bait. I can throw shurikens. When I throw the shurikens, it throws out 3 at once. Then I have a chemical bomb. When I throw it out, it's meant to like put out large areas of fire. And it's unlimited. You don't gotta craft more to use. You just like whenever you use it, you have to wait for it to reload again before you can use it again.
Yeah.
Huh. Alright. I thought that would have been a common weapon, but it's uncommon.
Oh, the fishing in Gen 3. Yay. Have my dick, you feeble asshole. You're being very persistent. After all that effort of fucking finally getting a fish, why not be Feebas?
Motherfuckers come out of nowhere.
Yeah.
Oh fuck. At times this game actually tolerates me because some of these zombies are just quiet. And you don't see them until like last second and they get a corner of your eye.
Yeah. Race.
I'm just curious, how many of these fucking piranhas they've already run?
Millions.
Yay, the final key. Come on, Feebas. Come on, let it be a Feebas.
Nope. Feeble ass.
Yay, workbench.
Hey, Megan, how are you? I hope you are doing well. Touch them Pokemons. I want my Feebas. My feeble ass. I swear I'm gonna hate this fucking Pokemon.
There's a whole jar of weed in this hotel room. Surprised they
Nice.
included that. Well, bro, I found your room in this hotel.
Yay! Even though a jar of weed sounds like way too much money.
How much would that even cost, a whole jar of weed?
I have no damn clue. Sounds like a lot. Considering I'm... What is it, like
And give you
ounces
a-
of
and give you a
pounds and
size
stuff for
of
hundreds and
reference?
thousands of dollars? What?
Also give you how big this jar is. Right next to it is a small electric fan going back and forth. And it's almost the same size as a small electric fan.
Yeah, that's gotta be thousands of dollars. Unless they grow it.
I am in Miami.
Unless they grow it, which, if it's there, then most likely. But that's thousands of dollars.
Because
Way more than thousands of dollars. Really.
Okay. Because where I am at right now, it's like the high-end area of California.
Oh, then it's most likely that, because it's probably already expensive. And it's definitely California, so they got the better shit.
Because I want to say where I'm at is kind of like a physical version of that one block in California where like all the actors live.
Yeah. Oh, my fucking arm.
It's like in the very beginning, I went out of my way to go through like a little side mansion thing, and it belonged to an actor I had to rescue.
What's with my fucking chest and arm? Fucking hurts like I work. It's muscle pain, like I exercised, but I didn't. Aside from work, I mean, but I just grinded some weed. My fucking arm hurts like I worked out. Cause I could feel pain, tight pain in my chest from it, like muscle. From like working out, even though I wasn't. I was like, what the hell?
Bro, I say that's not good. I experience those pains sometimes, but that's just because of my heart condition. Where like once in a while, I'll feel like a small joint of pain near my chest or my arm. Just be careful with that. Hopefully, it's not a sign that something like health-wise might be coming.
I hope not. Oy, That's this fucking piranha. This rotten fish. Best Pokemon game. God of Mudkip. Nice name. It's not my particular favorite. It's actually my lead.
That is messed up.
Actually,
Bro, and,
Hoen's... I missed it. What?
In fucking the island to where I'm at right now in this fancy hotel, outside there's a big ass pool, right? And what the army did, they filled it up with some kind of toxic acid chemical. And originally I thought they were tossing like dead bodies and zombies in there to dissolve the dead bodies. Then they were draining the toxic water with the melted human and zombie parts into the sewage or to the drain. And it turns out that they were tossing live people in there still, killing them.
Damn.
That's fucked up.
Hoenn not particularly my favorite. I like this playthrough a lot better than every other playthrough I've had of it. Oris, in fact, is one of my least favorite games. Gen 3 is my least favorite generation. Aside from probably Sun and Moon. But I need to replay them. A lot of the newer games I need to actually really replay and play fully. But for coming from the first 6 generations, yeah, Hoenn's definitely one of my least favorites. But it is a fun game. There are parts I don't like about it, though. It's routing, it's water routes, this. Specifically this. Specifically that fish. Or fucking Pokemon. This. He's the whole reason I hate Gen 3. Feebas. No, not really, but close enough. I just never really... I didn't way. Because it was the first generation I just never beat. I didn't beat. And then Gen 4 came out and I beat that. Gen 5 came out, I didn't beat that. Gen 6 came out, I beat that. And then it repeated with 7, I didn't beat that. And on and so forth. Until later. So I guess I just never really enjoyed Gen 3 as much. Because when I was in middle school, that's when these games came out. And they're not bad, I just didn't enjoy it all that much. As much as Gen 1 and 2. And Gen 2 is easily my favorite, along with Heart Gold, Soul Silver, and Diamond and Pearl. I like the evens. Literally. Gen 2, Gen 4, Gen 6 are my favorites.
Oh my god, you're a big ass bitch. You're
Thank you.
big ass buff bitch in a fucking wedding dress. What the fuck?
Oddly specific. The hell are you?
Why is there a fucking buff fucking... My first boss and it's a fucking tranny in a wedding dress.
I mean,
they're a tranny.
Because they're a buff female?
Those ain't boobs. Those are fucking pecs.
Oh,
Son
well.
of a bitch.
Well, for one, they're trans. So they're probably into that. Meaning that's why they dress as a female. Meaning gay. But
I gotta heal.
as an oddly specific character
No,
design.
cause like I'm advancing the story and I got to a radio talk like a scientist, telling him I'm immune to the zombie crap thing, and
Yeah.
I just hear like Godzilla foot stomps, and it's a fucking buff bitch in a wedding dress. Apparently there was a wedding going on in this goddamn hotel. Motherfucker, die already! For fuck's sakes!
Get him. Kill that wedding dress. Make it my bloody Valentine up in here.
Oh, it is shit, that's all you do, or it's just jumping upon the ground doing a goddamn fucking shockwave. How you like me now? I fucking ruined your wedding dress. It's burnt to a crisp. Fuck you, you ugly ass buff bitch. Oh god, regular bitches now. No! I broke my katana! Fuck!
From buff bitches to regular bitches. Buff to rough. Fishing with my dong. One day at a time. Give me that Carvana. But yeah, I appreciate you being here and joining in, and for anyone who's sticking around, thank you guys. I love all of you. Feel free to check out the YouTube for anyone who likes Pokemon and wants to see other Pokemon games that I've done. For anyone who likes other RPGs and games in general. variety of stuff on there, from horror to RPG to action to some shooters, stuff, and platformer and whatever else. Feel free to join the Discord at the Hunters Guild, where you can stalk me. No.
My God, that was an intense boss fight. Like, what is it? I was looking for an army major to get help, but she went loco. Got to her, the zombies already killed her. Got her keys to open up the ballroom area, and like until you got the radio to continue the story. I was kind of hoping to try the wedding cake, but then the buff-ass wedding bitch came out, jumped down on the cake, and started attacking me.
Not the cake! How dare!
Will she even appear in my
Bitchy-ary?
yeah, in the zombie thing?
Bitchy-ary.
They're not giving me the name of the wedding girl I fought, but apparently they're called crushers. Crushers are swollen with holographic reinforced muscle fibers. Their overhead smash sends a dramatic shockwave through the ground. Jump over it to... Oh, now you tell me I can jump over it. I've just been taking it to avoid getting knocked silly.
Giggity.
So pretty much what is it, those big ass dogs from the first game, I guess now they're called crushers, and they're a lot more buff looking.
My dog didn't like that. The moment I did that, he started barking. Ah, oddly timed. Totally not correlated. Sorry, I became a boomer for a second. Since I smoke, does that make me a tongue boy? I a hunter. Oof.
Ooh, I got a special attack.
Fire
Press
comfort.
L1 plus R1 to dive and force +1 to the ground. Then drinks to okay, cool.
A Pokemon is on the hooker. Damn, I don't want this hooker. What does a man gotta do for an ugly fish? Who on Twitch do I have to blow for an ugly fish? Even though Pokemon has nothing to do with them. Huh?
Son of a bitch. You're one ugly ass motherfucker up close. Kinda surprised that a lot of black guy with dreads join the army.
Isn't a bad thing.
No, but they're usually strict about hair.
Yeah, I was gonna say, don't they shave?
Yeah, 'cause I know they're more lenient nowadays. I know a lot of people are bitching about how now they allow to certain extent a mustache and the beard, and they allow certain tattoos now.
Ah. I mean, guys, if you're signing up for the army, I mean, does it really, if they have rules against it, just fucking do it. Is it
Oh,
really
yeah.
that worth of a hassle over fucking body hair? That no one's gonna ever really care that you shaved off?
Because I know a lot of people, especially with past history service, are not really liking how more lenient the army is compared to like back in the day. How like nowadays, I don't know, you know, in TikTok, they now have soldiers that are doing TikTok while they're on base.
Yeah,
That was never allowed back in the day.
social media on big. That should not be a thing either. Like they should have their free time obviously and can talk to their loved ones, considering it's a lot easier to do so now. I
Yeah.
mean, I'm sure my dad at the time was writing letters to my mom, but yeah, people with straight up social media accounts like that, and I'm sure there's a lot of unlawful dudes in the army who are probably doing worse things. So it's
Yeah,
like they
because
should really limit them.
and also they're also getting rid of certain like unique positions. Because I know there's a position like when you join the army, when you say do not be one of these a cab scout. This is pretty much a glorified, I guess in the way a janitor for the army. It's like their main job during combat is to go out there, scout out the area for the main infantry and map out like routes, enemy locations and shit like that. But otherwise, they do a lot of like basically your labor around the bases and doing stuff for like the other units. But
Yeah.
apparently, I don't know if it already happened, but they were saying that they're getting rid of the Cap Scouts.
Oh no.
And then of course you have the TikToks where the girl will be like, where they have like the hot ass girl in the army being like, oh yeah, people joining thinking like they're gonna meet her, but they're never gonna meet that girl you saw on TikTok. It's just a ploy to get people to join up. Because every year, what is it, the recruitment rate for the army, it gets lower. I do remember seeing a funny joke on TikTok where a guy got a special ranger badge, which is kind of like a joke. It's meant to say like he's retarded, but not part of the actual army. It's like a joke patch, and he had it in his book bag. And this woman got so happy when she saw that. I'm like, oh, they allow special people in the army. It's like, I'm sorry, Matt, it's a joke. It's a joke patch. And she says, oh, but my son, he's special ed. He wanted to join the army. They were talking about it like in a podcast, and they're like, you should tell her about the Marines. Don't take anybody.
Fuck, it wouldn't let me fish for a second.
She's like, no. Can you just imagine this game into real life? I don't know where it comes out of the game boring. Boy, do you have a fishing license to be here, boy?
Oh, I'm only 10.
Sir, I'm only 10? We're gonna have to arrest your mom for negligence.
I'll never forget the day I found out that you actually needed a license to FN like a general fish in certain locations. Because I remember fishing with my stepdad when I was a lot younger. A pier by Shed Aquarium and close to the that little area where they have certain concerts. I can't remember what it's called. There's also like around there, I think in the pier in Lake Michigan, catfish also hangs out. Those things are huge. And when I found out, I'm like, thank God we never got like pulled over by cops. That's like if we had a fishing license. Oh, okay. I They still can't be here yet. Run, bitch, run! I don't want to die.
Yep. I don't want to fucking fish anymore. Stop bugging the fuck out! There. I was literally hitting the button and it was not pulling out my dick. Until I showed it to the camera.
Like, no, not dick.
I mean, from this angle, it looks like a dick.
Ooh,
My hands are the balls. It even has a red tip and everything. It's like laser sighted. Aim perfectly where you ejaculate.
Of course, me being a looting whore, I gotta loot all the stuff that refreshed.
You filthy loot
Give me
whore.
more loot.
You loot
Well, I
slut.
am a looting whore.
Loot. You loots. You looting slut. How dare you?
If
it took,
video games. I know I'm gonna die, but I want the loot right there.
Yes. If it took more than one bullet, you weren't using a Jacobs.
Kind of fucking reminds me how like I'm replaying through the Zombie Chronicles Run 1 with Salt. The one thing that kind of frustrating about the game is the game's kind of open world to a certain point. Freaking random enemies are on the map, but also on the map you could be in like the beginning area, but they'll be like a random ass level 80 monster, or even level 40, 50 you can't even face yet. But of course, around those monsters will be like certain chests, plants, will be like, alright. Leroy Jenkins! And just book it, try to grab the item. I knew you weren't sleeping. Ooh, I got a trophy. Slay 100 zombies using caustic fire or shotgun. Also, one thing I'm still kind of getting used to about this game is they got rid of the skill tree when you level up. And now, instead, it has a card system. So for certain times when you level up, you either unlock more cards or an inventory slot. It is sad though seeing a crashed out Lamborghini. Motherfucker, where did you come from? There's 3 of you? Son of a bitch. I can actually try weapon. Regular katana, let's go. I activated my powers of the weave.
Is that Power of Weebs?